Chapter 28. They don't have a crazy house there for nothing, Kerry was telling us as we watched footage from Moose Creek last game, a 36 to 0 route of Little Moon. These folks are nuts, and they got nutter as the season goes on. Remember last year? Tommy Leland's older brother got a concussion. Old Pro told me. These guys speared him in the jaw on a false start and didn't even get a penalty. This year, though, I guess we had Ram as our resident nut. He been going berserk lately, and no one, not even coach, seemed to be reining him in at all. If anything, they seemed to encourage it. Last week we pulled a drinking fountain out of up the wall just to see if he could do it, floating in the hall by the principal's office, but nothing was done, other than to call the janitor. And then there was the impromptu scrimmage with the JB squad when their game got cancelled. Some of the freshmen on that team don't weigh 100 pounds stripping weight, but Ram ran right through them as he would a 200-pound tackle. He left one person to crumble on the field, crying. The JB coach complained. Kenny dismissed him. He's doing you a favor. Really, it's necessary. Roughness helps you wade out the kids you aren't tough enough. No crybabies allowed on varsity. What, are you nuts? Said the JB coach. You think this is funny? Kenny leaned back and said, coolly, do you want to practice with our championship team or not? You decide. The coach said nothing. Ram also continued to serve in his capacity as our resident stink bomb. You could always smell him. Even in the cold air, decaying fish, old socks, sweat, meat past the expiration date, a gallon of milk left out in the sun. You should see him during wrestling season, all pro commented as I ranked my nose when we jogged by him, finishing our laps. Some of the heavyweight guys practically pass out before the match starts. The word smegma mean anything to you? I was going to hurl. My mom makes me and my sister think about whenever we have to go see a doctor, I said. Opera eyes glazed over. I imagine John in the bath, no doubt. Jesus. The point being, I slapped him, that if I ever have to see Dr. Krieger, I'm not going to bother. Uh-huh.